How's it going, everybody? I'm Captain Von Podmore. What I'm going to tell you now is just some basic information for those of you who like boating in the Long Beach, LA area. First of all, I'm going to start off with having your driver's license, your boat documentation, everything. Keep it together in a little bag. It's great, nice, handy to have, for the fact that boating in these areas, there's a lot of different agencies: Harbor Patrol, Coast Guard, Homeland Security, and you are going to get boarded one time or the other. Sometimes, you know, I get boarded 4 or 5 times a year. But anyhow, as far as the Coast Guard goes, it's good to have your boat inspected. And once you do get it inspected, either by Coast Guard Auxiliary, which you can call them up and they'll be more than willingly come to your house, or you can meet them somewhere and they'll go over your boat, tell you what you need or whether it's in good shape. But anyhow, you'll get a certificate like this. And what that is it's basically just that everything's in good working order. So if you do get approached by the Coast Guard, the first thing you can pull out, or matter of fact, the first thing they will ask you is if you have one of these. You can show it to them. They may just ask you that particular day if you just have your life jackets with you, your life jackets or your flares, and you know, they'll go ahead and go ahead and do their business. But it's very important to have this. So if they do jump on your boat, the inspection is going to be quick and easy. Otherwise, it's a lengthy inspection. They go through everything from fire extinguishers to your motors to your gas lines, everything. So another great thing to have boating the Long Beach area is, you know, because we have a lot of different signals and signs, whether it be daytime or nighttime, it's a commercial port. You can pick up one of these books from any of your West Marine. It tells you all about navigational rules, about all your different signs, whether at night or during the daytime. And matter of fact, Coast Guard do require to have one of these. They don't push the issue, but you are required to have one of these on board. On my boat, I have 2 fixed radios, but never rely on them. I always carry a spare handheld radio just for extra assurance. The other thing I also carry is, which I don't have on me now, is a handheld GPS. If you have a fixed GPS on your boat, I'm sure it works great, but never rely on it. Your batteries on your motors can go bad, so a handheld GPS is also great to have. And also nowadays, there's apps that you can upload onto your telephone. So if you're boating the Long Beach, LA harbor area and it gets extremely foggy, you can at least use that to find your way back to your port. So remember, anywhere in the United States, your emergency channel is going to be channel 16, US Coast Guard, channel 16. The next most important thing, if you're boating locally or local inshore, that the Coast Guard always checks is your flares. Your flares typically last for about 3 years, and then you have to renew them. So there's a little expiration date on them. I know mine expire in June 2013, so I'm going to have to get some new ones. But the little flare gun you can pick up from West Marine again. The other good thing to have being out here is, you know, because we're dealing with hooks, there's a little first aid kit. These little inshore bags that work great up to, you know, 5-6 persons. Remove some hooks, something in your eye, good to have one of these. As far as life jackets go, this is a top 1. Obviously this is an offshore jacket as well. If you are planning to go to Catalina or thereabouts, you need one of these on your boat. If you're fishing locally in the harbor, you can get away with you know, top 2, top 3, top 4 life jackets. You can also wear those inflatables, but you cannot count it as part of your supply on your boats. On your life jacket, it's always good to have a whistle in case you go overboard, especially locally. You know, we get a lot of fog in the Long Beach area, and boating does become a little treacherous. And the other good thing to have on your life jacket is a little light that, you know, you just turn it and it comes on, or something that's self-activated. As soon as it hits the water, it comes on. Okay, here's another little extra tip that for you guys is what I carry in my boat in case your bilge pump goes out, which they commonly do. You may get some grit stuck in it, and you start taking on water, what I came up with is a little bait pump, and to it I have attached a 6-foot hose, and then what you do is you can either rig it up with 2 little wing nuts or crocodile clips and attach this to your battery, and you throw this down inside your bilge, and that goes over the side of the boat, and it pumps 500 gallons an hour, or you could use a bigger one. The other thing that's always good to have on your boat, in case you start taking on water and all your electronics go out and you happen not to have one of these, is a handheld water pump. You can get these again at West Marine and a few other places, dive shops. So 2 great things to have on your boat. And that's it, folks. Safe boating, and remember, common sense is all what it takes to have a good day. Cheers.